Now we can see here black circles. Those circles were corresponding to the nodes to which some branch was joining. This branch was deleted because the corresponding Hamming distance was high. In this trellis, you can see the Hamming distance are indicated in parentheses. These are branch Hamming distances. It means what is the Hamming distance between the output generated between this code and corresponding received sequence. So we know that the Hamming distance between 0, 0 and 0, 1 is 1. So 1 is indicated here. So corresponding at each node, there was a branch Hamming distance indicated. However, when it was above a particular threshold, that particular branch was eliminated. So as you can see here, the branch Hamming distance is 2 here. This branch is kept because some other deleted branch the Hamming distance would be very large than 2. It would be large than 2. That's why this branch was kept and this was eliminated. So only those branches were eliminated for which the branch Hamming distance was greater than their comparable another branch Hamming distance. Okay, and the least branch Hamming distance only was kept. Now there might be a question that why does the trellis diagram is only this much long from left to right? So what happens that if you consider it closely that after register length L plus 1, so in this case L is 2, so we have 2 plus 1 equal to 3, the same branch pattern begins to appear. It means the branch pattern begins to repeat. Now, in the previous example, it was assumed that the register was finally filled with zeros with finding the minimum distance path. In practice, with long code words, zeroing requires feeding of you can. Now we have some take-home points. We can create state diagram for a convolutional encoder. We know how to construct convolutional encoder circuits based on knowing the generator sequences. We can analyze code strength based on known code generation circuits or state diagram or generator sequences. We can make state diagram from which we can derive trellis diagrams, and we can understand how to realize maximum likelihood convolutional decoding by using exhaustive search method. And if we want to avoid exhaustive search, we understand the principle of Viterbi decoding, which is based on the survivor path mechanism. So that's for convolutional coding and decoding. And now again we will move at a new chapter.